Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and shout out to the Converse team for sending these my way. Today we'll be discussing a collaboration done with a cold wall and Converse on the Converse Chuck Taylor High silhouette, and this is in the pavement colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Today we'll be discussing a collaboration done with Converse and a cold wall. We've done collaborations with a cold wall in the past, so I was super excited when Converse sent these my way. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled them. Then we'll conclude with how much these are going for on the retail market. Let's jump right into it. I honestly absolutely love a cold wall when they do collaborations with different sneaker brands. I was so excited when I found out they did one with Converse. I just am obsessed with their neutral color palettes that they typically do on all of their collaborations. This did release in two different colorways. So it released in this lovely pavement colorway, but it also released in a silver birch tone, which was a lighter shade than this. So as far as the upper goes, we do have this translucent color scheme going on here, which is in kind of a gray tone. You can see that there's this light heather gray canvas underneath for the tongue, which works its way all the way up. Let me just pull it out there so you can see that tone. And then we've got silver eyelets, which make it a bit more fashiony. And then I've got the nice pavement gray tone on the laces. Wrapping around the canvas palette is in that dark pavement gray tone, and then we've got Converse's logo in the same gray hue with a lighter shade of gray underneath. As we work our way to the back, we've got just a nice kind of canvas tone for the pull tab here, and then we've got the dual branding logo for the insole, as well as a cold walls logo on the outer lateral paneling of the sneaker itself, this time in a lighter shade of gray. And then we've got a cold wall down below here, which you can kind of see in this rubber translucent color scheme underneath, which is kind of cool. Kind of gives it more of a futuristic feel. And then you've got that translucent color scheme kind of working its way down underneath, almost like a dual layer here in a different shade. And the bottom is completed in just a gray tone. For those of you who don't know the brand A Cold Wall, it is a brand that was created by Samuel Ross, and he is based in London. All right, let's take a look at all of those last and final details. talk about sizing on this. So this came in men's sizing. I typically size a full size down in my Converse Chuck Taylor highs. I do feel like they run on larger side of things, so I would highly recommend sizing pretty much a full size down unless you want some additional extra space in your sneaker. Other than that, if you do have flatter, wider feet, I would differentiate from you since we do have different types of feet. So take that into consideration when you're deciding on what size range will work best for you. All right, so now let's talk about how I styled these really just cool gray muted tones. For the first look, I decided to bring some nice metallic sparkles into the mix with this really cool cape that was frayed, had a nice kind of dark charcoal gray color scheme to it, and I layered that over a white mini dress. And then for the second look, I decided to just kind of tone it down a little bit, not make it so dressy. I went with some khaki shorts and a nice metallic silver tank top. And then for the last and final look, I decided to go with a black maxi dress that was sheer. Definitely black is always a safe option when pairing with a dark charcoal gray. All right, so as far as the retail price point for these go, these retailed at $110. And again, I just think that A Cold Wall always does these dope collaborations. So really excited that I was able to get a pair of my own thanks to the Converse team. All right, everybody, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you on next episode.